After spending a few days with the Tesla Model Y Juniper, I thought I'd break my review into different parts so we can really take our time and explore everything this updated Model Y has to offer. In this first part, we are taking a complete look around the exterior, starting with one of the best looking angles of the car. From the front, the Juniper looks much more modern than the previous Model Y, and as we make our way around the side and towards the rear, one thing becomes obvious. This is still a practical family SUV, but now with an even more refined design. Now, before we open the boot, let's talk about what is probably the most recognizable feature of the new Model Y Juniper. This full-width rear light bar. Compared to the previous Model Y, this completely transforms the rear of the car. It gives the Juniper a much wider, more futuristic look, especially at night when it's illuminated. It's clean, minimalist, and unmistakably Tesla. Let's open the boot. Now, this boot is absolutely massive. Honestly, it feels like it could fit a baby elephant in here. Not that I would want to, but just saying. Whether you're traveling with the family, shopping, relocating, or on a long trip, whatever the need, it got you covered. You're not going to struggle with space whatsoever. Tesla has also done a nice job with the layout. On both sides of the boot, you get useful storage pockets, but you might still need accessories to cover them to stop smaller items from rolling into these pockets while driving. On the side here, Tesla includes the charging equipment, a neatly packed first aid kit, and emergency road signs in their signature red Tesla bag. It's a nice touch because everything has its own place. The charger itself feels well built, and once you're done using it, you can simply put it back into the side compartment or the front trunk as most Tesla users do. But that's not all. Lift up the floor and underneath, there's an even deeper hidden storage compartment. This extra storage is perfect for things you don't use every day. Charging cables, emergency equipment, shopping bags, whatever. It's one of those features you really appreciate once you start living with the car. Moving over to the rear wheels, these are the 19-inch wheels fitted with black Tesla aero covers. I actually quite like the darker finish because it matches the white color and overall styling of the car really well. One thing I did notice though, there isn't a mud guard fitted behind the rear wheel. Another interesting thing is the wheel arch material. Instead of using the textured black plastic found on many SUVs, Tesla has gone with a softer material that blends beautifully with the bodywork. It definitely improves the overall appearance, but I can already imagine it will be much harder to keep clean, especially during winter here in the UK. Still, from a comfort and design perspective, it gives the car a much more premium feel. Standing back, you also get a good appreciation of the ground clearance. The Model Y sits quite high off the ground, making it much easier to get in and out compared to a traditional saloon car. It's also reassuring if you're driving over speed bumps, rough roads, or country lanes, which are very prevalent in the UK. Now moving to the front wheel, again we have the same 19-inch aero cover, but this time you will notice something different. Tesla has fitted a front mudguard, which should help reduce the amount of dirt being thrown along the side of the vehicle. Looking inside the wheel arch, you can also appreciate just how substantial the front suspension components are. Everything feels incredibly solid and well engineered. Another thing that surprised me was the wheel cover itself. At first glance, I assumed it was just plastic, but after giving it a tap, it's actually made from metal, giving it a lighter and more constructive blend than I expected. It feels surprisingly robust and certainly doesn't come across as cheap. Now, while we are already here, let's take a look at one of my favorite little design touches. Instead of placing the side indicator inside the mirror as most manufacturers do, Tesla has separated everything. The indicator sits lower down beside the integrated side camera. Not only does it look cleaner, but it also gives the camera an unobstructed view for features like autopilot and sentry mode. Overall, my first impression of the Juniper exterior are extremely positive. We will continue this in the next episode.